Hey baby, wanna get out of here? Guys, it's Alana. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a different kind of video for you guys today. I'm going to be doing a story time, as you can see by the title. I see a lot of story time going around on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers have been doing it, and I absolutely love watching them. And I hope you guys do too. Now, my life can be pretty damn boring, and when I mean boring, I mean like I don't go out and do a lot of things. So I don't have that many of crazy stories or like weird or like ridiculous stories to tell you guys. There is one incident where it was kind of crazy for me, I guess, because my life is, I don't really do a lot. It was crazy for me and my friends, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So here we go. So 3 of my friends and I were going to go to a party, and it was a going away party for one of my friends who was going into the military, and he was just trying to get all of his friends together for like one last big party before he left. To the party, we're having a good time. We're like talking with Rico a lot because we're going to obviously miss him because he's going away for a while. And first of all, this isn't even like part of the story. This was just going on at the party. There was like some weird guy's uncle at the party, and he was like 40, and he was hitting on like between 18 to like 22-year-old girls the whole time, and it wasn't like an okay type of hitting on girls. He was like hitting on girls, and he was like that creepy weird uncle, which I just thought I'd share with you guys because me and my friends were laughing the whole time when he would go up to girls and try to like, hey baby, wanna get out of here? And the girls would just like laugh thinking it was a joke when he was actually being serious. So while we are at this party, we get a text and Snapchats that there's another party going on, and this party is like out in the middle of nowhere. It's like miles away in this town, and it's just out in the middle of nowhere. And everyone's like posting videos and Snapchats that they're having like such a good time. It's like a blacklight party. Everyone's like raging and stuff. And we're like, oh my god, we should go to this party. But we didn't want to leave this party because it was for our friend who was going away, and we wanted to stay with him. But the party eventually died down where there's only a little bit of people left. So we thought, okay, we'll go to this other party. So my friends and I, which one of my friends has a guy tagging along that she met at this party, and we decide to Uber out to the other party. And we'd never used Uber before. We didn't know like how it was working, and like we didn't know anything about Uber at the time. It was like brand new. So we were just kind of scared to go out, but whatever. Uber comes to pick us up, which there are now 5 of us, and there was only 4 seats in the car, so we all had to squish in the backseat of this Uber's car. And he's just kind of like not talking. He doesn't want to talk to us. We were trying to have like conversations and be nice, but he was just like not having it. So he drives us out to this party that's way, when I tell you out in the middle of nowhere, it's like out in the middle of nowhere. Like the only thing that surrounds it are like orchards, just like trees for days. It was just like out there. Like why would you want to build a house that far from civilization? It was just weird. So as we roll up to this party, we tell the Uber driver, can you stay here because we want to check out the party really quick. If we want to stay, then we'll come back out and tell you can leave, or if there's like nothing going on, then we want to hop back in and you can just take us home. We get to the house and it's gated off, like there's no cars around or anything, and one of my friends is like good friends with the person who owns the house, so she just like walked up in, and she like, here's his house, and here's like this big shed in the back, and that's where like the party was at. He had like a DJ, there's like a bar and everything out there. She walks up there, and me and one of my other friends had stayed by the Uber car just because we didn't know what was going on or anything. So they were taking like forever, so we finally were like, okay, we gotta go check on him. So we go to check on our friends, and the party had ended. There was only like 3 people there, so the party was dead, it was over, whatever. So we drove out there for no reason. We spent like $20 on an Uber to go to no party. So we were like, okay, whatever. We just kind of like laughed it off. Then we go back out to the street where the Uber was supposed to be, and the Uber was nowhere to be found. He just ditched us out there, and we were like, what? We had no idea what to do because we were just stranded out in the middle of nowhere. This guy's I think he was like home alone, and like his parents were gone or something. I don't know. we just didn't have a way home. We decided to walk, which is a very bad idea because walking out in the middle of nowhere, and we would have had to walk through a bad part of town, which is again not good. So we can't see them because they're so far back, but we yelled for them and they were like, yeah, we're here, whatever. So we're like, okay, that's good. I thought like a bear had came to eat them. Anyway, so a truck passes by and it is one of my friends because I don't really go out, so I don't have like that many like friends out in the world that I know, but this girl my friend does because she goes to college and she knows like so many people. So this guy rolls up and she was like, oh yeah, he was like, do you guys need a ride? And she was like, yeah, but the truck was full. So we had to hop in the bed of the truck, and mind you, it is like freezing as cold outside. It's literally freezing. So we have to get in the back of the truck, in the bed of the truck, as he's driving like 50 miles an hour down the freaking road, the country road. And we are like, no, you have to go back and pick up our other friend and her guy friend. And he didn't hear us. We were like banging on the window and we're like, no, you're supposed to go back and pick up our other friends. So we turn around to go pick up our friend and her guy friend, but they're pissed at us. They thought that we were just leaving them stranded out in the middle of nowhere with no ride, no cell service, nothing. And we were like, no, we hopped in the truck. We tried to tell the guy to turn around. It just took him a minute for him to hear us. So we hop out and the guy zooms off. He's like, I'm not dealing with your guys' shit. You guys are annoying. He leaves. So we're stranded again out in the middle of nowhere. So we're just like, what is going on? Like, why are we like having no luck trying to get a ride home? My friend calls the guy that owned the house that the party was at, and she's all, we have no ride home. Do you know of any ride, we could get, whatever? And he was like, yeah, my friend will drive you guys home. We stand there waiting in the orchard, and this car pulls up and we're like, okay. We hop in the car. He's like this super nice guy. I'm sitting in front because I was not about to sit in the back with all those girls fighting, because the girl who had found the guy at the party, we're acquaintances, but we're not like super good friends, but everybody else, my other two friends are. Sorry if you're confused. I don't want to use their names. They, in the back seat, my friends started just arguing and bickering at each other back and forth. I can't believe you were going to strand me. We weren't going to strand you, blah, blah, blah. They were going back and forth, back and forth. So my friend calls her like best friend and is like, can you come meet us at the high school and drive us home? We don't want this guy to have to drive all over dropping us off. And she's like, yeah, I'll be there. So we tell the guy, I'm like, just drop us off at the high school, we'll be good. And they're still fighting in the back seat. We get to a road that's kind of close to the high school that we're trying to get dropped off at, but it's still maybe like a mile away. And this car pulls up. So my friend and her guy friend, she's like, oh, that's my mom. She's coming to pick me up or whatever. And so she crawls over us and hops out of the car. And so does her guy friend. And they hop in her mom's car and drive off. And we're like, okay, whatever. So the guy eventually drops us off at the high school. And so then we sit to wait for her friend. Her friend comes to pick us up, whatever. It was like 3 a.m. at this point. And her friend was like tired and she was probably like, you dumb bitches. So she finally takes us home back to my house where we were all staying the night, and we just kind of like laughed at everything that was going on. It was so weird from the time we left the first party to the time we got home. Then like a few days later, two of my friends, the friend that had the guy friend and my other friend, worked together at the same place. So she was like, I guess she went to work before my friend, and she's all, yeah, she tried to leave me stranded out in the middle of nowhere, blah, blah, blah. So everybody at their work hated my good friend because she was telling lies saying, oh, that me and my 2 other friends stranded her out in the middle of nowhere, like with some random guy. And we were like, you're the one who brought him along, like. Then she told her side of the story, so that's fine, but it was just one big mess. We're not friends with that girl anymore because she still hates us for that. I don't know why. It was so ridiculous. I don't want that to ever happen again. Uber, you guys left us stranded out in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have any like signal. we'd only get like signal in certain places, so we couldn't even get an Uber to come back out and get us. It was crazy. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my story and hear me stutter, and yeah. I hope you guys like these videos. I would like to do more of them, so if you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hello, I'm Atlanta. Please hit that subscribe button. A new video this week because I am receiving a horror block that I got for Christmas. My mom signed me up for a subscription box, and for Christmas she bought it for me, so it should be here on Wednesday, so I'll either post a video on Wednesday or on Thursday unboxing it. So if you guys want to see that, stick around, subscribe to be notified when new videos are coming out, you know. And I am almost to 300 subscribers. I'm at 280 right now, I believe. So yeah, you should definitely hit that subscribe button, girl, boy, person. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed me ramble on, but I just had to get that out because I thought it was so hilarious. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and yeah, bye!